Welcome back, everyone, to our one tank trip. For our last feature, we're actually back here in New Orleans, right here in the beautiful French Quarter off North Rampart Street, because if you and your family are looking for something fun to do, why not take a cool tour of the area? One place you definitely want to look into when taking a tour is French Quarter Phantoms. And joining me now to tell me all about the tours they offer, please help me welcome Mr. Luke Seidel, the tour manager.
Hey, Malik.
How are you? I'm
Good.
so excited.
Me too.
I love a good walking tour, and that is what you all specialize in. You have so many different types of tours. What are some of the tours you all offer?
Like you said, we offer a bunch. We do a tour of the Garden District, the other side of town. We do a Treme/music tour. Treme is that neighborhood right across the street. It's the oldest African-American neighborhood in the United States, arguably. But that's sort of a Black history and music tour of New Orleans. We do cemetery tours of the Canal Street cemeteries. Got 11 cemeteries all packed right together at the end of Canal Street. 10 to 12, depending on who you want to argue with, but I'd say 11. We go into a couple different ones, including the Katrina Memorial down there. We do a French Quarter History/Voodoo tour, where we go into all that history. We do a Saints and Sinners tour, which is a raunchy French Quarter history tour. That's an adults-only tour where we talk about the drinking culture and some of the other more risque
so many different options, which I think is so awesome. And what's cool, everyone, is that this morning we're actually going on your most popular tour, an abbreviated version. This is the Ghosts and Vampires tour, which TripAdvisor actually ranked you out as one of the best ghost tours. Wow, I cannot wait. We're starting right where we actually start this tour, right here at Voodoo Lounge.
Right.
Tell me why we start right here.
Because this is where our ticket office is. And of course, we love the bar. We have a great relationship with them. We have 2-for-1, buy one, get one hurricanes at the beginning of the Ghost and Vampire tour. And yeah, it is our most popular tour. Every night, 6 and 8 o'clock. Voted top 10 in the world by TripAdvisor. Actually, 4 consecutive years.
That is amazing. Well, look, I'm about to grab a hurricane and let's start the tour. Are you ready?
Good. Yep.
All right, let's go. All right, Luke, we have made it. Okay, I'm scared. I got my hurricane. It's nice and strong, too. Tell me, what's the ghost story here?
So this is the Sultan's Palace.
Ooh.
In the 1870s, a whole bunch of people were brutally murdered here, including a guy they called the Sultan.
Okay.
And people claim to see him to this day. Anytime someone sees him, they describe him the exact same way, so you'll recognize him if you see him. He's got dark, olive-colored skin, light blonde hair, and piercing blue eyes. So
that's a ghost.
That's a ghost. It's called an apparition, full human form apparition. So people see him here, you see him in pictures, you see him walking around, he kind of terrorizes the joint. And if you want to hear the full story, come on the Ghost Tour. I'll tell you all about the murders and the blood, guts, and gore. And
that's what it's all about.
And
I'm curious, like you said, we are on a Ghost and a Vampire tour. Do people actually see ghosts when you're taking them on a tour?
People do, yeah. We always encourage people to take a lot of pictures.
Of the ghosts?
Yeah, well, of the houses, right?
Of the house, okay.
You're trying to catch the ghosts. It's kind of like playing your odds. You ask any paranormal investigator, they go and tell you, take pictures. We don't know why. It's just when they're visible, they're fast. So the pictures are kind of playing the odds. You're going to catch them in the act.
So cool. I love it. Like you said, if you want to hear the full story, come on the tour. But let's actually go show people one more part of the tour. Let's go.
Sounds good.
Let's do it. All right, Luke, we have now made it to Pirates Alley, which is literally right next to Jackson Square. Tell me the ghost story here. It has to do with a balcony up here?
Yeah, so there's a little girl about 10, 11 years old. Peel her up in this balcony in a little lace dress. And what I know that happened is one of my friends was hanging out back here with his daughter. She's about 4 years old at the time. She's in a little stroller. He lets her up to run around. She comes running up to him holding this nasty, like raggedy old teddy bear. And he's like, shoot, she stole this thing from some other little kid. You know, he says, baby, where'd you get the teddy bear? She says, Daddy, the little girl gave it to me. No little girl anywhere. He's freaking out. He's trying to look around. A couple at one of the tables from the bar leaned over and said, sir, we saw it fall straight off that 3rd-story balcony.
Stop it. So you're telling me when people come on this tour, have you had people say, I see her?
Yeah. So we've gotten some pictures of her. People say they've seen her playing around up there.
Unbelievable. Okay, you definitely got to come check it out. Now, I'm curious, Luke, you know, What makes you all different is that you all actually have historians on the team. Where do you find your information for all of this from?
Everywhere. So yeah, somebody once called us the weirdest bunch of real historians you'll ever meet. So we really dive deep into everything, you know, everything you can imagine. Keller Williams Research Center, of course, articles, papers, books.
So you all are doing your research?
Oh, absolutely. And for ghost tours, you know, you listen to the people, the community, you gather that folklore as well, and you want to tell those stories of things that have been seen and those traditional haunts. And
so cool.
Yeah.
For more information on how you can get tickets to this amazing French Quarter Phantoms tour, head over to their website, FrenchQuarterPhantoms.com, or give them a call at 504-666-8300. Again, this is just one of the tours that they offer, everyone. They also have social media at French Quarter Phantoms, and they are located at 718 North Rampart Street.